Okay, Aries, we're finna do a little bonus reading for you. I'm finna talk about your love life. Let's see what's going on in your love life, Aries. You know, I got the cards and stuff. I'm finna shape them up a little bit. And we're gonna hurry up so we'll know what's going on in your love life, allegedly. Now, this is allegedly. Don't take nothing personal. But let's see what's going on, you know, currently in your love life. So what happened in the past in your what's going on currently in your love life? What's going on currently in your love life? What's going on? Okay, soulmate. Something about soulmate. Okay, something about a soulmate. And it says calling in my soulmate. And then the marriage. So somebody needs to call in their soulmate, and then there's marriage coming. So somebody's calling in their soulmate. Oh, you say you bring your ass on. If you gonna marry me, let's do what we gotta do, baby. What else is somebody doing? Because everybody ain't getting married, so spirit. Because, you know, that marriage is a big thing. You know, you don't marry no cockroach and think you're going to get everything that you need. Because you got to have prenup, too. Because, you know, people do too much. What else is going on here when it comes to you? So somebody wants to come together and call their soulmate. And see, this is a past life love that you got. And you need to trust. You need to trust in this past life love that you have. You need to learn to trust. See, that's a big thing. You know, you don't trust. It's sensitive, because if I trust you and you F up, then I'm going to have to come over there and I'm act like I normally do. The hateful be, and I don't like to do that. So, you know, you got to learn to trust people, because it's kind of hard. They, you know, they might be wanting to get you in them sheets, but you got to learn to trust. You know, it's hard to trust, though, because, you know. So let's see, what's the situation with you trusting? Why is it so hard for you to trust? Why is it so hard for Aries to be trusting people? Because I know they asking, why is it so hard for Aries, allegedly, and this allegedly, intended purposes only, to, you know, love? Because, okay, it says we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cups. No, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 cups. So love and dreams. So somebody, you know, they have love in their dreams. So somebody may be getting it on in their dreams and having too many choices. Somebody has too many choices in their dream. Honey, they've been having dreams. So this person has, you know, cut their thoughts, their cruel thoughts. Somebody wants to tennis sword you with all these cruel thoughts. You giving yourself cruel thoughts. Because, you know, you want the love of your life. You want the dream. Okay, I got you. You want the dream love. You know, everybody do. Everybody want to dream of, I want the fantastic love. And sometimes it don't work out like that. You take 555. You gotta understand. See, the cruel thoughts. Don't be thinking so much bad thoughts. Because that's the problem. What else is a problem for Aries? Don't put all these negative thoughts in it. You know, something about, you know, unblock your emotions. You know, unblock your emotions so you can love and let a love come in. Also, you know, it's 2 of coins here. She who controls the money. Somebody controls the money, the 2 of coins. 2 choices that you have, you know, is, you know, weighing on stuff, on who controls the money. And also, you know, someone going in hermit mode and just disappearing. So someone disappears when it gets too rough in love. They don't want to get caught up in that love triangles. And I don't blame you, because sometimes your love get caught up when you've been messed over a lot. You kind of shut down, you know, a little bit. And okay, what else we need to know about your love? And this is a no date on this. So somebody, you know, they go into hermit mode. You know, what's the situation of going into hermit mode? Yeah, but someone wants to. The 5 of Swords, they want to come and give you passion and love and desire. You belong to me, darling. Don't you know I love you and I would desire you? But, you know, someone here is like strong-arming each other, you know, like 2 of Wands, like they're in competition, you know, with each other. Somebody might be in competition, you know, or trying to compete with you, the Knight of Wands. And they want to be charaded, but there's a lot of control issues. You got to let go of the control. But sometimes the control issues is because you feel something funny, you know. So, you know, you try to control the situation. Don't control. Let it go with the flow. Whatever comes out, comes out. Because Somebody wants to go outside and say, let's go outside and get on the tree. You know, let's go lay by this tree, baby, and let's show great. Let's do greatness by the tree. So somebody wants to take you and do greatness by the tree, and you like, huh? That's funny, baby, because I'm not doing greatness by no tree. So somebody wants to go and hey, baby, I want to take you by the tree. Yeah, and make love to you, but you gotta watch that. Sometimes it's just a matter of knowing who you with and who you ain't. You gotta be able to know the two, because it causes problems. It says, yeah, someone here, Rosewell Elementary School. Somebody may have went to Rosemary Elementary School in the past. I don't know what that's got to do. A Virgo, why not telling the truth? This Virgo is not telling the truth about something. There's a Virgo that's lying to someone when it comes to this famous artist did an M in the past, present, and future. Somebody did an M to somebody, and somebody lied to somebody to try to set them up with this famous person, but they do wrong, cruel things. So you need to appreciate your life journey, okay, Aries? You have to appreciate this life journey that you went through, okay? And somebody was projecting in the future days and weeks, but you turned that around. They're not able to do that anymore. Your soulmate relationship here, that's what you're in. Someone 555 change, something new is coming. There's something new going to come your way. A karmic is in competition with you with a pregnancy. Somebody's competing with a pregnancy, honey. That ain't nothing. I'm not worried about that, honey. I'm past that phase. If that's me, I'm past that. It says, love you. I am so sorry for your difficulty I contributed. Can you forgive me? If someone wants to say the last words where they, hit the road, they want to say, can you forgive them for what they've done to you with being in competition and trying to destroy your life? Someone named Randy. Because somebody here is going to imprisonment real soon. Somebody's going to prison real soon, allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. Says somebody in New Mexico. Somebody was searching online, looking through records for, on you behind your back. So somebody's been going through your records. Congratulations, Taurus. The evil underworld is watching you. Now the devil is out to get your ass. Since you're doing that, the evil underworld is looking for you now. And they said they're going to find that ass. And when I do, you're going to learn to shut up. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to learn to shut up. There's a hidden camera. Someone's taping you while you was having doing anything. They were taping you anyway. Watching everybody. Somebody in Kansas, 111, I seen on the clock. They were taping you. And you had love sometimes be real drama in the past, but you asked God in the past to help it because they thought, you got to be in your higher self. That's where you were being, because you was having so much going on when it comes to Lele, Got to be careful. I understand. What else is going on here, allegedly? What else is going on here, allegedly? This is all allegedly, don't take it personal. It says, I smile a little more and I laugh a little harder and I cry a little less. I am so lucky to have you in my life. I don't know where I would be without your love. Someone was saying they wouldn't know what they would be without your love. That's so sweet. You are safe. Archangel Michael here is watching over you and protecting you as you go, into lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones in your home. Archangel Michael is taking care of your loved ones and your home, so don't worry. Earth Angel, you are taken care of. It says your brother, something about a brother. What a brother do, allegedly? Your experiences is sense of unease because you're digesting recent experiencing, but you're reserving insight to reward, okay? Somebody says there was a plane crash. They was trying to get you on it, but it's gone in the reverse. Somebody says the luck 777 luck is on you. You have a lot of luck. Watch out for putting body work on you because they're putting stuff in you, to your system. So you need to be careful. It says they want to block the yin and yang, your yin and yang, Sarah. So you need to take care of yourself. Like, share, and subscribe.